Hello.
What are you doing this for?
I was getting so nervous that you weren't going to join.
Yeah, but you do know people are watching you and you're going,
I know you forget, don't you, that you're on live and everyone can see you.
stroking out your eyebrows. At least you didn't spit on them and wipe your eyebrows.
I just got dead nervous. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah,
I did have
good.
the hoodie on and then I thought we looked like clowns both wearing the hoodie at the same time.
Yeah, true. We'd look like twins as well. You can't even tell this is England until you go the side.
I know, I did think that, but I did have it on and it was just,
I feel like I'm losing you. Oh no, you're back. You're back. Yeah, you make anything look cool though. I've got to put this on as my uniform. Are you back?
yeah. Am I freezing? It looks like you're freezing.
Isn't it? I feel like it's you. It
Might
keeps
be
like
my-
twisting on yours. Oh well. Right, I've got some questions to ask you because I want to know like your story and stuff. So I want to know, going forward, are you looking forward to the Women's Euros?
Yeah, are you? 100 days to go,
Absolutely.
innit? It's your first,
Absolutely.
well, it will be your first one, right?
Yeah, literally, yeah. And it's home soil as well. Can't
My
get much
first
better than that.
my first Euros, I went to one camp before and then sat on the bench for the whole tournament. And the last we got knocked out after the group stages. We didn't get out of the group.
Yeah.
The third game we played France, and Hope Powell was like, "Right, Lucy, get ready." We were losing, and she want to sub me on. She went, "Get ready." Ran, put my shinnies on, pulled my socks up. Literally, I was full kit on the bloody sideline with the subs board ready to go up, and I was stood there, and the player just went past me, and then France scored again, and she went, "Lucy, sit down," and put somebody else on instead.
Oh,
And it would have
that's
been
so
me. It
sweet.
would have literally only been my second cap as well.
Oh, that's so sad.
They literally, the next time the ball went out, I was going to come on, and it was a goal, so I didn't come on.
Where was this? Where was the Euros?
The at Sweden.
Sweden. You just won Youth Euros though, didn't you, in Sweden?
We won it in Belarus.
Was it? What was that, under
Yeah.
19s?
Yeah. And
Unreal,
then we
that.
finished, and then we got silver in Macedonia. Yeah.
That's unreal. To be fair, we get to travel so much, don't we? You kind of forget the places that you've actually been to.
You played what? Did you do youth Euros?
Yeah, Youth Euros we played. I think ours was in Norway, actually. But yeah, I'm actually so excited for it to be on home soil, just so that our families and that can come, and it's less hassle for them to get flights, organise time off work. They can literally just drive the game, see us, go home, and then come back for the next one.
Yeah, as long as they're all COVID friendly.
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as we can get fans there.
As long as that's passed and done. Someone asked me to ask you a question. How does it feel play against club teammates on an international stage? But I'm thinking at the Euros, how many people will you play against that are your teammates?
I don't feel like we'll play against many.
But for you, because Scotland haven't qualified.
Scotland haven't qualified, and then we've only got English players
and then Americans, but obviously they're not going to be there.
Americans, but they're not going to win the Euros.
Are we missing someone
else?
We'll
play against like opposition. Obviously, like Chelsea have got a lot of like Swedish, Norwegian.
Yeah, but that's the same as like playing against them at Chelsea and City, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think
Aslani.
Oh yeah, Aslani. Yeah. I feel like that's it.
Have you played with anyone else? You must have. Yeah. Like Pauline Bremer.
Yeah, German.
Tessa Wooler.
Yeah.
Is Belgium qualified?
Yeah.
Do you fancy playing against any of them?
Less than that. Yeah, we'll take them all on. We've got it. You have to take them all on if you want to win.
No, see, I remember Aslani played World Cup though. She was good in the World Cup,
Yeah,
to be
she
fair.
killed it.
Yeah.
She killed
And
it.
then
There was
she's
one of the games where she was in the 10 and she literally just bossed the game.
and then she played against us as well in the bronze medal
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I remember that. How was your Euros when you went to Holland? I remember coming out and
You came out
watching.
and watched, didn't you?
Yeah, I come
Yeah.
out and watched with a few of the girls. But what was that like? Tell me about that. Tell me how it's like different to a Euros than it is to like club competition or any other competition.
To be fair, I think the Euros in Holland are probably quite similar to England because both are quite small countries. And in Holland, we stayed in that one place the entire time where you came
Yeah.
visit us.
To be fair,
Whereas
it was
in
a nice
France,
place.
yeah, it was a good place. It was like a mini, like training centre, wasn't it? But
Yeah, yeah,
in France, when you come to the World Cup, we went all over the place, didn't we? And
yeah.
you're constantly moving. Whereas in England, what maybe we'll be like staying in one place and then travelling because what the furthest game. It's like Old Trafford, then you've got Brighton's quite far, but again, it's not that bad, is it really?
Yeah. The furthest you would probably go is either like Brighton to maybe like the northeast.
But even then, North East is it's what Sheffield.
What is that? The high? Are we not going northeast?
No,
No, we're not. What's the highest north we're going? Sheffield or
Sheffield.
Old Trafford? Manchester.
Which one's that? No, well, Sheffield's more North East. Manchester's
Oh, yeah,
northwest.
true. Yeah, true. Wish we was going to Barrow.
Oh, bloody hell! Get all the Stanways in the stadium.
The whole
You'd be
town would be there.
pointing out the crowd. There's me mate that used to clip my dog's toenails. There's him that used to pick his nose at school. He'd be picking them all out like that. Got a story for everyone, haven't you? What's your favourite moment as a lioness been so far?
I think I've got a few. I think my debut, just like it's something that you've worked for as a kid. Like there's nothing better than pulling on the shirt for the first time, making your debut. I got lucky enough to score on my debut as well, so that kind of like put the cherry on the top. But
Yeah,
I
I
definitely
scored
have
on my
this.
debut,
Did you?
but it got called offside because somebody else was offside.
Needed that. What was your
I
goal
mean, I
like?
think they was technically offside, but they didn't touch the ball, but they did skew so
Like
there
the
was off.
keeper's vision.
Yeah, or something. They was offside, but it wasn't. I would have scored otherwise on my debut,
What was your goal like?
like a header
I'm,
off
I'm
a
gonna
free
guess.
kick.
I'm gonna guess. Corner or free kick comes in, drop down. Lucy Brown's on the end of it.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a header. I think a loop. It's like a looping header. It was against Japan as well, so I think I was quite a bit taller than a few of them.
Yeah,
But it was like
yeah.
I think it was like a looping header, like back across the goal or something. And it was to beat
Unreal.
them, and Japan had just won like the World Cup or something, or the Olympics at the time.
Oh, so you'd have won as well. Or did you end up drawing?
When I think we ended up, did we end up drawing? Don't even remember. It was just a long time ago. This was it was just before the Euros, so it was 2013.
Wow. Feels
Yeah,
like years ago, that doesn't it?
it is years ago.
I
It's
know, but
eight
you
years
forget
ago.
because time actually goes so quick when you're playing. Because you're so focused on the next game, you can't even, like, you forget the seasons before. Like, when someone says to me, oh, like, do you remember this game? And I'm like, I actually haven't a Scooby-Doo.
Don't remember most of the games that you played in.
Yeah, some of them. But I don't remember, like, I'm the worst at remembering, like, score lines or, like, people that have played or the players that were on the pitch. I'm the worst at remember that. I'm good at remembering funny moments that happen. So
No,
say something happens on the pitch that entertains me or
why am I
something
not
like,
surprised?
something that's, like, dramatic or,
Someone's
like,
fell over,
yeah, someone fell over, I'll remember that. Oh, I'll remember that.
or their boot's fallen off. No, I was roommates with Farah Williams,
Yeah.
2015 World Cup, and that girl remembers everything. And I had to make sure I remembered everything. And Mo Marley's like that as well. Did you not have Mo Marley as a coach when you was younger?
Yeah, and she remembers everything. She's got like
Everything.
the fact book of everything. Literally, you say a date to her and she'll reel off everything that happened in that 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
What?
crazy. But yeah, to your question that you said before, I'd definitely say the World Cup as well. I think that was just like an overall unbelievable experience. Like to get picked, to experience the whole like pre-camp, getting ready to go, actually getting there, and then obviously like just the games in itself were crazy. Like your goal, I remember going absolutely skits on the bench. I remember running out, like there was a few of us running out basically on the pitch ready for you to come and high five us. But just like those are the moments that you remember, like they're memories that last with you like for a lifetime.
It's
It's
gonna be
crazy.
Euros in England. You're gonna be stuck in the hotel though. How are you gonna manage with that?
I know that is true. That is true. But we'll just
Can't go
have to
out.
like.
You'd be getting snapped by all the paparazzi.
No way.
England
They don't know who
England
I
players going out for a cup of coffee and they're meant to have a game.
am.
That'll be you.
Oh,
Be England players skateboarding around the stadium or something. That'll be you. Rollerblading or something. Heelys. Georgia
Heelys.
Stanway caught on her Heelys.
I absolutely loved my Heelys as well when I was younger. I remember one funny story is I actually got kicked out of Asda once, and the people had to come and like get my mum and be like, right, she needs to like go and sit in the car. So I had to go and sit back in the car with my Heelys on, waiting for my mum to finish the weekly shop.
That doesn't surprise
I
me.
was gutted. I was gutted.
What do
Right.
you think? They ask you some normal questions. What are your expectations of the tournament following on from 2019 in the World Cup? Like, what's your expectations? Like, what can the fans and what can the players expect from 2022?
I think the biggest thing that they can expect is like the passion and the heart of the game. We play football because we love it. It's literally like our passion. It's our life. We do it every day. We choose to do it, so that must mean we like it.
What's your expectations for you?
For me, I want to get selected. That's
Right?
that's the aim. And play. That's another aim. And I'd love to score at a major tournament.
What
I
position do
remember.
you want to play? Did you not? You didn't score in the World Cup, did you?
No, right. So I was so close to scoring. Do you remember the Japan game? And we'd done
Yeah,
this like specific set piece that come to the edge of the box, and then
yeah.
I hit it so nice, and the Japan keeper pulled off a worldie, and I remember being absolutely devastated, thinking she's just ruined my whole lifetime goal here.
Let's score in the
But
next one, then, isn't it?
I know, so that's what I've got to do. I've got to score in the Euros, and yeah, I just want to be a part of it. I want to obviously win it. I think there'd be no better feeling than lifting it, being at home and lifting it. Obviously, I'm guessing the final will be at Wembley, so we've
Yeah,
got so
isn't it?
many, we've got
The
so many good memories.
I think the semi-final and the finals at Wembley. Both
Unreal, that
semi-finals.
unreal. So like, we can't complain about the pitch. We can't complain about the weather.
It'll be
So
hot.
yeah, it'll
It'll be
probably be
hot.
hot.
It'll be hot. All the fans will be in the pubs with the pints and everything on the big screen. Wembley sold out.
Yeah, hopefully it's like. Do you remember when we played Germany? You weren't there. You was injured. Oh no, you were
No,
there.
I was
You were
at
there.
Germany.
You was
Yeah.
there. When we played at Wembley and the stadium was packed out, and we want that at every single game. Like the atmosphere, the people cheering, like singing England songs. Everybody had their England shirt on. The sun was out. Like you said, pints in their hand, a big one of them big foam fingers in your hand. Like literally, we need all that. We need the whole stadium doing a Mexican wave.
No, get away from the Mexican wave. We'll have the England
Yeah,
band in the corner singing all Baby
we'll have the
Shark.
England band on the drums. If the England one don't want to come, we can get the Manchester City Supporters Club there.
And that's not
They'll
gonna
be
be
there with the
biased.
drums. Yeah, they'll be absolutely loving it, won't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
do you know what
Apart
though?
from
I think that
opening games at Old Trafford, though, isn't it?
is it. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I didn't know
we're
that.
meant to be playing at Old Trafford.
Yeah. Do you
Would
know
have been
what
better.
though? If all the crowd are dead loud, I'll still be able to hear your mum.
Probably. Be able to see her as well with some t-shirt with Lucy written across it or something.
She's like stringing it around her head.
I'm surprised she's
Hello,
not on here already
Bronte.
trying to write something.
Yeah, I see. I swear she's asked you a question already.
She has to join in the conversation.
Right, I've got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What is your favourite moment or experience in playing for England?
The World Cup in Canada, probably. That was because I didn't play at the Euros before in 2013. I didn't really get on the pitch, so I didn't have the same experience as other people. And then Canada was the first one I got on the pitch at a major tournament, and it was the first time I actually played. I'd been in the England squad for 2 years beforehand, and then in Canada was the first time I actually played right back. Because I've been playing centre half, or I'd played left back, I'd played centre half, and then in Canada was the first time that I actually took the spot off Alex Scott.
You killed it as well.
And then scored 2 goals. We did the best we've ever done. Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember watching that. This will make you feel old, but I was in high school watching that. I remember, I think I was in year 11 actually, because I remember being like sitting my GCSEs at the same time you were playing in the 2015 World Cup, and I remember like begging my mum to be like, please let me stay up, or like at times I used to go to sleep for say like 4 hours, then set my alarm to wake me up so I could watch the game, and then I'd go back to sleep after the game.
Do you know that tournament? Gogglebox on Channel 4.
Yeah.
They wanted to do a Gogglebox at my mum's house.
Oh, that'd have been so good.
Fortunately, that'd be funny if they did that next year. They should do like a Lioness's Gogglebox with all the families in the what's it called, in the living room.
That'd be so
fun.
clever. Yeah, that'd be so clever.
I think some people's parents might have to get bleeped out.
I know, I was going to say, my family would all just be bleeped out. There wouldn't be anything said.
Yeah, you would have all dogs and everything on screen.
Right, I've got another question. How did you feel when they said that the Euros was going to be in England?
Yeah, I think buzzing as well. I think all the other tournaments where the fans have come, like, it's been sick, but when we play in England and get all the English fans, like, I remember in France, I know France is obviously closer to England than it is to America, but the fact that they had do you remember the semi-final? They had all their fans in the stadium. It was crazy. And Canada was the same, because we played Canada in the quarterfinal. The stadium was full of Canadian fans, and was just like, I remember Christine Sinclair was trying to do a speech or something before the game, or was trying to talk on the mic or something, and she must have been stood about 3 meters away from me, and I couldn't even hear her. I couldn't hear her on the thing, and I couldn't hear her just stood there because everyone was just screaming for her. So I just remember the Canada one thinking, yeah, I want to do that. I think that's the. And then Holland as well. We played Holland. They was the host of the last Euros.
About to say that. I remember that because obviously I was there, and I remember it. I remember like the massive crowd of like orange fans, like all in their orange strips, like flags, hats, all sorts, like literally following the team bus, or they'd literally have like a walk, wouldn't they? So like they'd start at a certain point, and then the whole of the Holland fans would walk to the stadium together, and it just looked unreal. I remember thinking like, please, like, let us experience that.
I remember like when we drove to that semi-final, it was like just orange people everywhere. I think I took a video of it somewhere, and we literally was trying to get through like to the game, and it was just all these fans. They weren't doing anything. They're not like rocking the bus or anything, like the mad hooligans. But there was
just
great luck. That was I filmed that on the bus.
It's mad, that, isn't it?
Look at that's in front of the bus. Mad, isn't it?
That's just what you see, though, isn't it? Like, even if I see a little bit of that, or if they're in like red and white shirts, I'm like, just gives me that little bit of like fire. I don't know why, but sometimes I actually think I'd actually love to be in that crowd.
Yeah, even when we watch live,
going to a football game, I'd want to be in that crowd.
Well, that was because the men's Euros, isn't it? It was the finals meant to be at Wembley this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think might all be at England, but I remember before COVID, I was thinking I want to go to that game. I want to sit in the crowd. It'd be so sick.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so I've got a question here. It says, we've got two. What are you looking forward to the most about the Euro 2020?
What am I looking forward to?
I'm just going to revert back to what we just said then and just seeing the fans.
Yeah.
Literally seeing everybody there. Like, I want my family to be in that massive crowd of people. I want them to be leading the way. Like, get everyone's family in there.
I even think just like having a tournament again, like
Yeah.
you go from like Euros and World Cup. I just think my last kind of 6, no, even longer than that, like 8, 9 years with England, is constantly in the summer you look forward to this big tournament, and obviously we missed out on it last year. I know the Olympics is coming this coming up this year, which is something I've never been to. It's completely different, but Euros I already know what it's like. Like even though you haven't been to a Euros, you still know what the youth level ones are like.
Yeah, and even they're mega.
Yeah, I've just missed tournament football because we've not had anything since the World Cup, and that was like not disappointing, but it was kind of like so gutting that we were so close.
Yeah,
We've
it was a
actually got
little bit
such a good team.
disappointing though, because we'd got so far and we'd literally like we was there for the longest time, but then we still didn't come away with what we wanted to.
Forward to the Euros being like so close after the after the World Cup, and then it's been
Yeah.
pushed back. So now we're like waiting even longer, but hopefully that just makes it better.
Yeah, definitely makes the wait longer. Hopefully everything will now be perfect. We can have all the pitches perfect, all the training, all the hotels. Make sure everybody's in the best prime position.
I'm laughing because someone's brought the US women's national team as superior because they don't play in the Euros, so that don't matter.
That is funny.
Right, let's get on some different questions. Right, fun team questions. Here's a first one. Right. Oh, this is not really that fun, but who did you learn the most? It's still quite serious. Who did you learn the most from on your team? Is that maybe at England or at City? Probably quite similar players in both anyway.
Do you know what?
Carly Lloyd. That's who you're going to say, isn't that?
No, I was actually going to compliment you.
What was going to say, Carly Lloyd?
No, well, I did really look up to Carly Lloyd. And to be fair, there's loads of players. I remember joining City. I was 16 at the time, and it was literally straight after you'd done the Canada 2015. So I remember like literally being absolutely terrified going in. I was literally facing my idols. Oh, we've got a little intruder. Do you want to see him?
Is it Ollie?
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Marlo.
Say hi. Get down. Marlo, who's that? It's Lucy.
Marlo.
It's Lucy.
Don't, it strangled him.
Right, I've kicked him out now. Right, so I've lost my trail of thought now.
Learned the most from.
Learned the most from. Yeah, so I'm going to say you. I think, especially since you've come back, obviously before Leon, you was an unbelievable player. Everybody knew that. And obviously I got the opportunity to play with you at City while you was at Leon. But I think the difference that I've seen in you has like massively spurred me on, because I know how much like you work hard, how much you train, how much you put into everything that you do, and that's just given me that little extra percent. And like everything I do now, I make sure that I do it with intent, which is your like mentality. So yeah, I've definitely learned that off you. But yeah, hopefully.
I've learned how to 2-foot people off you.
Oh, come on.
How to shoot more.
Yeah, shooting's unreal. Have you scored for City yet this season?
Twice.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Twice.
Do you know what one was unreal when you did that mazy run from the corner counter attack?
Bristol at home.
Yeah, it was an unreal goal that. But I need at least 5 from you this season.
How many have you scored?
In all competitions, 10.
In WSL?
I don't know WSL. I want to say like 5 or 6.
What were the other ones then?
Like Champions League, FA Cup,
the League Cup, what's it called?
Yeah,
Conti Cup.
Yeah, Conti Cup. Yeah,
right.
So that'd be in
there. Who's the funniest on the team? On England team?
The England team. I think straight away
Everyone says
I'm
Jill.
gonna have to say, yeah, everyone says Jill, and I find Jill really, really funny.
I was
But
going to say I don't find Jill funny.
no, I do. But I'm gonna move away, and I'm gonna go Kira. When me and Kira are together, somehow we just end up making jokes out of everything and taking the mick out of people and winding people up.
I think Jill's funny like as a clown, isn't she?
Yeah, Jill's like a class clown. Like if you need a laugh, like you're guaranteed to get a laugh off Jill. Or like
if you want a bit more dark humour, and a bit harsher, then it's you and Kira.
Yeah. If you want to be a bit more brutal and ruthless, then come to me.
If you want to be a bit more honest.
Yeah, we'll
honest
happily
but funny.
take the mick out of you.
Yeah. If you can't make a joke, if you can't laugh at yourself, don't talk to you still.
I know. I think people go a bit mad because I tend to get the immature side out of Kira and I end up making her more childish. So I think people get annoyed at that, but we just end up laughing at everything.
Someone said, "What's Kira's funniest joke though?"
What's Kira's funniest joke? Oh, I think
Probably
it's more just taking the mick out of people.
Like an impression of someone.
Yeah, like an impression or like taking the mick out of herself. Just like dead light-hearted, like you don't take yourself too seriously, like you can take the mick out of yourself, and yeah, it just for some reason one thing after another it escalates and then it's just hilarious and you end up laughing for ages and then you end up laughing for no reason.
Who is the DJ on your national team in England? Well, our national
DJ
team.
I think it's either Alex or Leah.
I thought it was Leah.
Yeah. I think Alex is at 6.
I remember at the World Cup, Leah had the Nixon decks, didn't she?
As well. Yeah, I shared a room with her. We stayed in a hotel at Brighton, and I shared a room with her. And I remember coming back in the room. I think we'd been like maybe out for food or something, and I come back in the room, and Leah was just sat on her own with like the headphones in on the DJ decks. I'm thinking, where on earth have you got that from?
They've soon gone missing though. I'm sure she's not brought them back again.
I know, true. She definitely gave up after that camp.
Yeah, I think
made the kit man carry it all the way around France.
I reckon Kira probably took the mick out of her and then she stopped bringing them. Yeah,
that is true. That is true. To be fair, she wasn't the best on them disco decks.
I wouldn't know. She has good music, but I didn't see any of the mixing.
Yeah, she has very good music taste, but we'll leave the mixing for another day.
It says, who on the team is most likely to win a dance competition?
A dance competition?
Don't say
I think
I'm
gonna have to just say you. Yeah, because the amount of TikToks and that, you know.
That shows how bad our team is.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can dance, I'm not gonna lie. But you're unreal at dancing TikToks. Are you back?
You're back.
Yes, we're back. I said everybody's the worst at dancing. Nobody's got any rhythm.
Right, who's the worst? Who's the worst then?
Jill's awful.
Jill's a baddie, but at least she tries. I'll give it that.
Yeah, she tries. She's so stiff.
She's got confidence.
Yeah.
I'll give her that.
Yeah. Steph's just like the one hand.
Steph's just like got a little like
one hand and the foot tap. Nothing else moves, just the hand. But
Chloe and Kira's got a bit of they're like a bit of dance hall, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
not a bit of you.
No, I'm the stiffest as well. I'm stiff, but I try so hard.
That Ellen White. That's Ellen White.
Yeah, to be fair, I've never even seen Ellen White dance, so that says it all.
I don't know who else. Who else even? Jordan's just like... Jordan will give it beans, to be fair. Demi's alright. Demi's got rhythm.
Yeah, Demi's got rhythm. Tell you who's not got? Roebuck. Wow, I've never seen someone two-step like that as much in my life.
I thought you were going to say Roebuck's the funniest on the team as well before the jokes.
All them jokes.
Someone asked, is Steph funny? What are you
Is
saying?
Steph funny? Funny looking?
That's a no if you've not said yet. If you don't answer straight away, that's a no.
No, she is. We like taking the mick out of Steph.
Yeah. Steph's the
she
light-hearted
can
jokes,
take
isn't
it.
she?
Yeah, she can take it, and she ends up in our like dark humour, so it's quite entertaining. She likes to take the mick out of Roebuck, and then Roebuck just cowers in the corner, like doesn't want the mick taken out of her anymore, and then she walks off because she's had enough.
Right. I don't have any more questions unless you do.
No, I don't.
But if anyone watching wants to ask any questions, quickly do it now. No, that's not a question. Someone write, hey, how about the Americans? What I don't know about Americans. What's it like to play with Sam? What's it like to play with Sam, Rose, and Abby? That's more about like a city question, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone's put here, Lauren's definitely the best singer. I feel like we forget about her TikToks.
Lauren Hemp.
Yeah.
Hempo. Hey, she's a baddie on them TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but again, I'll give it to the girl because she gives it. She tries.
There's some terrible acting on there.
She gives it a go though, to be fair to her.
Right here, what is your pre-game meal? So what do you have before every game?
I don't have nothing. Like, not that I don't eat. I don't care what I eat.
No superstition. Not superstition.
No, I don't have a single superstition. Like nothing. Do you know why? Well, do you know why? Because I think, imagine if one day you don't do that, right? Are you going to stress out?
Yeah, true.
So what do you eat before the game? Beans on toast or something?
Yeah, but I think that's just like habit for me. Like I don't actually mind eating other things. Like I don't have any superstitions because I'm a bit like you. I'm like, if something goes wrong, it's not the end of the world. Like no matter what boot I put on first isn't going to affect how I play.
Yeah, no.
But I do like 2 pieces of toast and some beans on the side.
Beans on the side so I can put some butter on my toast. Is that right?
Yeah, butter on your toast, and then you eat the beans first, then you eat the crust of the toast, and then you eat the middle of the toast.
That's strange child. Right, someone's asked, I'm guessing it's about the Euros. Who will be the toughest opponent in the Euros next year? Stroke, get that beard.
I know. I think straight away, I just like in my head comes Germany.
Gone for the classic.
Yeah, but I think it's just because they've always been unreal, haven't they? Like
yeah.
we always
they
have
actually
tough competition.
They got beat by Holland last week, the week before.
Oh really?
They got beat by Holland. It was in a friendly, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think Holland. Yeah. I think everyone maybe underestimates Holland a little bit, even though they are like the guys that they've like the reigning champions or what have you. Just falls on Germany and France. Everyone goes, oh, Germany, France. But I think Sweden always are pretty good.
Yeah, they are, because they're so like powerful and physical, and sometimes they're our like toughest opposition.
Someone's put who's the loudest in the England team?
The loudest
in volume of speech. Who's the loudest?
I don't actually know. Who have you got in your head?
If you don't know, it means it's you.
Yeah, to be fair, I am quite loud.
The loudest in their decibels.
Yeah, in decibels it's me, but just because I'm probably shouting now as well. I don't know why, but whenever I'm like answering a question in a meeting, or I'm on like an interview, or I'm on like a live like this, for some reason I just shout all the time.
Just relax.
I don't know why. I know, I just need to chill and just be like, just answer the questions, stay cool like you, and just be like, yeah.
Don't do that again. But yeah, I think the loudest though, I think it's someone like Jill.
Yeah, it must be like Jill. To be fair, Carly Telford's loud.
Yeah.
And Carly can talk, by the way.
Millie and Rach.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Daily Brightness.
Yeah, them two together are the loudest.
Yeah, yeah, the loudest.
One country you think could surprise at the Euros? Surprise.
Surprise. Probably somebody that you'd maybe like.
I don't think this
Probably
is a
not waiting
surprise.
for.
I don't think this is a surprise, but I don't think people talk about Spain as like winning stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think people would be surprised if they won it, but I think equally they would, just because I don't know, they kind of they always get talked about being really, really good,
yeah,
but never about, oh, Spain are going to be in the final. But
yeah.
it's strange because they've got like a
Do you know
talent.
what?
Like
Do you
we
know
didn't
who I
mention
would?
them. Like we didn't say Spain
No, we didn't.
before.
No, we didn't. Do you know who I would have said? Which I'm gutted they've not qualified, but I'd have probably said Scotland
Yeah, I was
because they did
surprised.
really well. They did really well at the Olympics as well. Like even against us, it was like dog eat dog, weren't it? It was just like a
It's
battle.
World Cup.
Yeah, yeah. Right, should we do one more?
Right, one more. Pick a good one, then you pick because I've picked them all.
Right, I've got one here. Who was your inspiration growing up?
I thought you was going to pick a dead good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Inspiration growing up, like a footballer.
Or
No,
anyone. So who inspires you to like either be who you are or the footballer you are, the person you are, your lifestyle, who's like been the most part of your journey?
do you know? I think I can name your inspirational footballer, Alan Shearer. Then in women's football, you went Tony Duggan, Carly Lloyd, Marizanne,
Yeah, Marijan, unbelievable
Marizanne,
footballer.
Jennifer
Unbelievable.
Marizanne.
I've got her shirt next door actually from when we played them. I think you got me it when we played them in the Champions
Yeah,
League semis.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine. I didn't watch loads of football when I was growing up. I liked all like athletics and that. I liked
Oh
Kelly
yeah.
Holmes,
Yeah.
Kelly Holmes, uh, like Paula Radcliffe. They was the ones that was. I watched athletics like the Olympics and that.
Yeah. Yeah. True, true. Do you know who played a massive part as well? Our families.
Yeah, my
Like
mum.
even just like because obviously you're from like a similar area to me, where it's like in the middle of nowhere. You've got to have like your family's commitment to be able to take you to training and bring you back, and like their sacrifices, like that they massively helped us.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, probably my mum done more for me than anybody else. Like England and everything. My mum's definitely done the most for me.
Yeah. Right. One more question off my own back. Give someone one person. No, sorry, I can't even speak. Give one like advice or a tip for the people that are listening. Like, what can they do?
Well,
That
you
makes
said it
sense.
before, innit? I think hard work, do everything with intensity.
Yeah,
Uh,
that sticks with me now. So whatever I do in the gym, when I'm eating, when I'm walking up the stairs, do it with
yeah, I
intent.
think like there's loads of people with loads of different talent, but how many of them like Carly Lloyd? Carly Lloyd's like philosophy is like working harder than like the person next to her. Like, look what she achieved with that. Not
Definitely,
bad. So
definitely
I think that's for anyone in anything that you do, you just got to work hard. You see,
agree.
always answer these questions. Believe in yourself. Yeah, everyone's answering it for me.
Yeah, believe in yourself. I'd say enjoy it as well. So like whatever you do, make sure you do it like with a smile, and you'll get more out of it when you enjoy it.
Yeah, agreed.
Can we see Nala? Is Nala there?
She's asleep downstairs.
Oh, she's asleep. You'll have to get onto her Instagram page at Nala Bronze.
Wait, look. Oh, you've got the I tried to see if I could see who was on watching us.
Can you see it? Must be some of our teammates.
You can't add people though.
Oh well. Oh well. Right, we'll leave these lovely people.
Wait, last one. This one's a good one
That's
for you. Yeah. How many languages do you speak?
I can only just speak English. There's
No,
somebody in this.
give us some
There's somebody.
Spanish.
There's somebody in this that keeps asking what my accent is. But my accent's a little bit everywhere. But I'm actually from Barrow-in-Furness in the Lake District. Look it up. It's an unbelievable holiday destination.
Right,
yeah,
give us
I speak English.
give us a word in
lockdown,
Spanish before we leave.
During lockdown, I took a Spanish course. So it goes, Hola, me llamo Georgia.
Right, tell everyone thanks.
Gracias.
Thanks.
Gracias,
Thanks
amiga.
for your time.
I
See you
can't
later.
I can't. You say it in
Euros
French.
next year.
You say it in French.
Merci beaucoup. À bientôt. À la prochaine. You don't even understand.
I don't have a clue what you're saying.
Okay, 100 days to the Euros, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for the chat,
listening.
Georgia. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in training.
Yeah. See ya. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.